I'm Mark, welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. This afternoon I'm going to take you for a walk around arguably the best VZ Clubsport you're going to actually lay your eyes on. 2005 model. This car has done under 70,000 kilometres. So it's just one out of the box. We'll go around the exterior, we'll talk about the interior, but just have a look, have a really close look at this car as we scan around it. The front of the car, unmarked, a couple of really minor touch-ups on the front bumper bar. But the Juco itself finished in what Holden called glaze. It's like a very light bluish silver colour. Factory alloy wheels, really good tyres. But as I mentioned, distinctive chrome badging, HSV Clubsport badging down on the bottom wings. Not a mark on this car. It's just, you would not think this car is a 2005 model. The way it's been kept, super credit to the previous owner. Around to the rear of the car, factory rear spoiler, chrome badging consistent through the boot lid as well. Look at the rear bumper bar, colour-coded reverse sensors, tow pack, not a mark on this car. I'd swear I am struggling to find any mark on the Juco. Passenger side is as consistent as the rest of the car. You know, I don't know what to say about this car. I'm not going to see another example like this for a very long time. Couple of minor little scuff marks on our alloy wheels is probably the only thing that detracts from the car. But as I say, have a look at that. Just before we finish with the exterior, do notice also has the sunroof fitted, which will go into further detail when we're on the inside of the car. So, as impressive as the exterior is what's underneath the bonnet. Have a look at that. It is obviously a limited build in the VZ Clubbies, build number 807, powered by a 6-litre V8. Will deliver you 297 kilowatts, 530 newton metres of torque, 13.3 litres combined per 100 k's. So you're going to get over 550 k's to a tank of fuel. So you've got the grunt, you've got the performance, and you know, it's not too bad, the economy. Actually, if you're worried about fuel economy, you wouldn't be looking at this car anyway. Yeah, after you've finished watching this video, that's what you're going to be saying to yourself. I just want one, and this is the one. Round to the boot now. Oh, hit the right button, Mark, you log. So we just hit the button on our remote to release the boot lid. Nice big storage area, even fitted with a little fire extinguisher on the side there. Fantastic. Our little netting section here, there's our harness for our tow bar or our tow pack, and then underneath the carpet here, there's our spare wheel as well. Isn't it a lovely wheel? Brand new tyre, never been on the car. So here we are inside the clubby, and you know what, the interior, which we'll run through now, presents just like the exterior of the car. It's absolutely like new, this car. Real credit to the previous owner, you've got to say. Just up on the right hand side of the dash, we've got our headlight controls. They are light sensitive headlights, so we'll detect darkness. Just on our door trim, we've got our controls for our exterior power mirrors. Our leather wrapped steering wheel is reach and height adjustable, so set yourself up so you're nice and comfy, and just lock her away into position and you're good to go. Factory cruise control on our indicator stalk. Car is just talking to me, telling me to put my seatbelt on, so we will do that just so it shuts up. Then we have all of our controls for our audio on our steering wheel on both sides. Change between stations, whatever music mode, AM, FM, CD. Volume controls on our right hand side. Just to the left of the dash here, we've got our mode controls, so it feeds us all our information on the dashboard. As I mentioned earlier, 68,999 kilometres this car. It's you're not going to see something like this in a hurry again. I just hope I don't do a kilometre driving it back inside the showroom. So it feeds us all the info: average fuel consumption, distance to empty, average fuel used, fuel remaining, all of the information at your fingertips there. Moving into the centre section, got our little readouts up the top: oil pressure and battery voltage. Air conditioning is climate control, dual zone, Directly below that, we've got the aircon running as well, but you can't hear it. It's nice and quiet. You can just hear in the background that beautiful murmur of that 6-litre beast just rumbling. 6-stack in-dash CD player, quality sound system. As I mentioned, we can control all that off the actual steering wheel. Factory cup holders, just give them a push, out they come. Simple matter of just locking them back away when you're not using them. We do have our transmission, drop her into drive, and away you go. Traction control, we can turn that off if you want to do some wheelies. We don't recommend that, but that option is there. All of our power window switches, little storage compartment there, little coin tray there, handbrake standard, leather wrapped, and then just storage inside our console lid there. You can put the old cassettes or CDs, whatevs. Now we'll scan around the interior, full leather interior being a club sport of course, and just have a look at the condition. You know, you've got your sports racing seats, absolutely unmarked interior. It's just, I'm actually a little bit lost for words with this car. That's funny. Me lost for words? Yeah, no. Also, as we mentioned earlier, power sunroof. Just push of a button and away she goes. Open it up all the way. Good size sunroof too, actually. If you don't want all the wind blowing your hair around, we just close it back up. And you've also got the tilt function as well. So it just opens it at the rear of the roof, and just let that little bit of breeze in. Simply a matter of just pushing our button again to close our back down. If you don't want the sunlight streaming in, slip that closed and you're good to go. The other important thing, and once again, the consistency all the way through with this car. Just have a look at these service books. Every single service, all the way from new right through to the current mileage as we have it now. We've just done the intermediate service. I wonder who did 60 Ks in this car, because I haven't been allowed to drive it, and that's not very fair. Impeccable books, impeccable car. Yeah. So, hope this has given you a really good idea, and no word of a lie, this is one out of the box. You're not going to see a car like this again. We won't see a car like this again in a hurry. 297 kilowatts, 530 newton meters of torque, 13.3 litres combined per 100 Ks. But the condition, I mean, quality car to start with, but you're just not going to see something like this. As I say, I might go on and on about it, but that's why it lives in the new car showroom until it's sold, because it belongs there. Feel free to give us a ring if you've got any further questions, 9907 0555.